Morning, and here are your top 5 stocks to watch out for in trade. Well, it's the entire telecom basket that's in focus, and this is largely on the back of the AGR verdict that came yesterday. That was during market hours, but now brokerages are reacting. Well, CLSA says that it's a double whammy for the court verdict on the AGR case, and the sector will remain an oligopoly. Vodafone Idea's AGR burden is enormous, and the company is going to need to raise funds. They also see an acceleration in tariff hikes, but Bharti Airtel is the top pick. Morgan Stanley says that the Supreme Court verdict is harsher than what the street expected. Payment obligations are getting onerous for Vodafone. This can trigger tariff increases in the industry, and in both cases, Airtel and Jio will be the key beneficiaries. Moving on then from telecom, it's auto in focus. Some auto sales numbers that trickled in post-market hours yesterday. Hero MotoCorp, well, month on month there was a growth of about 13% with the total sales for the month of August trickling in at 5.8 lakh units, and on a yearly basis it was a growth of about 8% that the company witnessed. Meantime, TVS Motors as well saw some decent recovery kicking in. So that two-wheeler major registered a growth of nearly 14% in the month of August at 2.87 lakh units versus about 2.52 lakh units on a month-on-month basis, so healthy growth. Meantime, you had ONGC, which came out with its numbers, a Nifty 50 company from the large caps at a PAT of 1,090 crores on a consolidated basis versus 7,120 crores, so a significant drop there on a year-on-year basis. Revenue from operations stood at about 62,498 crore rupees. This is versus about 1.9 lakh crores on a year-on-year basis. The EBITDA nearly halved, 8,893 crores versus 16,915 crore rupees, and margins came in at 14% versus about 15.4%. In fact, the management said that the offtake of crude oil by refineries has not been affected in this quarter, though there has been a reduction in the gas production, and that's largely due to less offtake by some customers, which caused a marginal reduction in the gas sale. This has been now restored, though, to normal levels, said the company, with the gas demand now increasing to the pre-COVID levels after the relaxations in the lockdown and the gradual opening of industries and various customers. That's what the company had to say. Meantime, JP Morgan has come out with their report on the metal space. They say that steel prices and margins have more upside, and they are increasing target prices and earnings across the board. So they're overweight on Tata Steel, NMDC, SAIL and JSW Steel. They've raised the target for Tata Steel to 580 and as well to JSW Steel to 320. UW investor positioning is supportive. They see material upside risk to the high earnings estimates. And Coal India plans a 34,600 crore rupee investment in greenfield projects with a provisional production at 37.2 million units, up 71% on year. They're going to invest about 1.2 lakh crores on 500 projects by 2023-24.